violence or no other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car, I can still get shot by the police, but I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
What's good, YouTube? It's a Black Gen Z Mindset. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. Let's get into the video. All right, so guys, I want to show you this, and it's, you know, it's supposed to be a skit and whatnot, and they're doing this in jest. I get that part. I definitely get it. But what I want to point out is the hypocrisy in the community, what we glorify, and the street codes that we uphold. Okay, we take pride in the no snitch policy. You know, we really do. And the no snitch policy actually contributes to a lot of these super gremlins staying on the streets and terrorizing other individuals, okay, in the community. So with that being said, I'm going to play the skit and then we will get into the main topic.
Hello, sir. Did you witness anything strange in the area?
What, witness?
Yes.
Is this camera on?
Yeah, we're live.
Oh, no, I ain't seen nothing. I ain't seen nothing. Matter of fact, I'm blind in my left eye and 43% blind in my right eye. I don't see much of nothing. Matter of fact, I can't even see you, sir.
So I just wanted to play you guys this video because this is how the community thinks about giving up people who murder women, children, young boys, young girls, you know, grown men, police officers, anybody. Didn't see nothing. Free him. And I know this is a skit, but I'm telling you, read the comments. Nobody is ashamed of this. Everybody's laughing. Even the liberal gliders are in here are laughing. Okay? It's the sir for me. Women laughing even though they could be on the other end of this. We know that for a fact in the community. Everybody thinks it's funny. They're tagging their friends. You know, this is the world we live in. This is what you got to understand. The problem is going to continue. Okay? The problem is going to continue. And this guy, the only person who makes sense in this comment section, the only person who makes sense in this comment section, the only one policing their own is a glider. Okay? And he's going back and forth with people in the comments. I'm not even gonna get into that. But this is the sentiment in the community. So that's why I don't think there are any solutions. Okay? Because nobody's ready to make a change.
More details tonight about the shooting death of a Memphis teenager. This man, 39-year-old Marcus Orr, is accused of shooting a 15-year-old boy in the back, killing him. Fox.
Wow. Wouldn't you want to have a couple snitches in your community? You know? To get this guy off the streets? Like, you're that angry, bro? That you're going to shoot a 15-year-old boy in the back? Come on, bro.
13 crime reporter Dominique Dillon is live in downtown Memphis. That's where this shooting happened yesterday, Dominique, and the boy's family is demanding justice for what they're calling a senseless killing.
Yeah, Daryl, we're told Damien Smith Jr. and his friends were sitting on Orr's porch. When he asked them to leave, we're told that they did, but according to police and family members, that wasn't enough.
Wow, so these kids were sitting on this man's porch. He asked them to leave. They left. Problem solved, right? Wrong.
And we're told that this man chased these teens down to this intersection here at Danny Thomas and Ratliff Lane, shooting at them and ultimately killing Smith, according to police.
I just want him to get everything he got coming to him. If he get 100 years, he deserve it. If he get a death penalty, he deserve it.
Okay, Okay. It's some brothers and sisters in Memphis. Well, maybe not sisters, but it's some brothers in Memphis that are waking up. I like that take. I like that take. Now let's be consistent, bruh.
Family of 15-year-old Damien Smith Jr. would like to see 38-year-old Marcus Orr prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law.
I don't know mercy. Like, I don't want no mercy. Period.
Memphis police say the shooting happened downtown at the intersection of South Danny Thomas Boulevard and Ratliff Lane around 4 Monday afternoon.
What would make you so angry to do a kid like that?
Relatives say the shooting stemmed from Smith sitting on Orr's porch with friends.
Woo! And honestly, what I will say though is maybe these teens gave him some attitude, said some like, okay, old dude, da da da, whatever. Maybe they cussed him out. Still no excuse to do what he did. But I can't believe I'm saying it, but I get the feeling that this old dude might have had. He might have thought them dudes was gonna spin the block. Like, you don't know what they said, what slick stuff they said. Okay, yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. You never know. These kids are bold nowadays, and they don't respect elders or authorities. So maybe they threatened him. Who knows? But all in all, definitely not justified to shoot somebody in the back. But maybe he knows something we don't.
From my understanding, I heard he tried to run them over at first. Then he got out the car. As DJ was running, he shot my little cousin in the back.
Orr is charged with second-degree.
Dang. I stand corrected. See, I tried, bruh. I tried. But these super gremlins are on demon time.
Murder, 3 counts of criminal attempted second-degree murder, and convicted felon in possession of a firearm.
You downtown on lower level, somebody else on their porch. Now what? You don't kill somebody to my porch, but you gone somebody else on their porch.
At 6 o'clock, hear more about this teen who had a bright future ahead of him, but whose life was cut short. Reporting live downtown, Dominique Dillon, Fox 13 News.
Is in jail right now, but a Memphis family is planning for a funeral after a teenager was gunned down yesterday.
Fox 13's Dominique Dillon is joining us live from downtown Memphis, where this shooting took place. Dominic, you were told that this actually all started because of the teen and his friends were sitting on the alleged killer's porch.
That man killed the stoop kids, bruh. But I ain't gonna lie, Dominique Dillon is fire.
The victim's family says 38-year-old Marcus Orr asked the teens to leave, and they did. But rather than things ending there, we're told he chased them to this intersection behind me and shot and killed one of the teens.
God gave us life. Man not supposed to take our life.
But 15-year-old Damien Smith Jr.'s life was cut short when police say this man, 38-year-old Marcus Orr, opened fire on Smith and his friends.
Like playing basketball, playing the PlayStation, being around family.
Yeah, we love his family.
Smith, described by family members as your typical 15-year-old kid who excelled at Booker T. Washington High School.
They were just walking through there to go to the after-school program in Streets. I mean, if y'all can go to the school, go to Streets, they'll tell you that Damien was a good kid.
But family members say all that didn't matter when Orr chased down and shot Smith in the back for sitting on his porch near the intersection of Ratliff and South Danny Thomas.
And Community, this is what we say when the elders, this is what we mean when we say the elders have failed the community. This right here. Overly emotional, grown-ass men fighting with kids, hanging out with kids, contributing to the delinquency of a minor, all types of stuff. Grown men.
Downtown Monday afternoon.
And just because you see kids in the neighborhood don't mean every kid ain't the same. And he wasn't one of them kids.
Orr Is charged with second-degree murder, 3 counts of second-degree attempted murder, as well as conviction of a felon in possession of a firearm. Reporting live downtown, Dominique Dillon, Fox 13 News.
15-year-old killed Monday in a neighborhood near downtown Memphis. The alleged shooter now charged with murder as the teen's family members search for answers. Action News 5's Braseda Holgan talked with the family and joins us with their story. Braseda?
Joe, the family of 15-year-old Damien Smith Jr. told me they are heartbroken. They said Damien was on his way to play basketball after school when the unthinkable occurred. Memphis police rushed to the Foot Park area yesterday around 3:30. Friends of 15-year-old Damien Smith Jr. told police they were a few doors down when 38-year-old Marcus Orr told them to get away from his porch.
Man, we can't even play basketball. We can't even play basketball without the police. Oh, it wasn't the police? Oh. You know, I wonder if LeBron James or any other basketball player is going to say, man, that could have been me. One of these old head OGs that we supposed to be respecting shot this young brother while in the back while he was trying to get away from him. That could have been me. None of these basketball players are going to speak up. Football players? Hockey players? Can we get a tennis player? Just one black tennis player to speak up about this stuff.
According to the affidavit, witnesses said Orr yelled at the teens as they walked away, and he started shooting. Smith was hit in the back. Paramedics rushed him to the hospital, but he didn't make it.
It's unbelievable. It's like a nightmare. It's like a nightmare. Because he was not only my nephew, he was like my kid.
Dominique.
And this is what I'll say. It's a lot going on in Memphis. You know, we've covered a lot of stories coming out of Memphis, and it's crazy, guys. So make sure you go back and check out some of my stories on Memphis. But, you know, this guy could have told him to get off. They had attitude, maybe. Or maybe, you know, some other kids was chilling on his front porch, and he had to tell them off, and he was just, at that point, he was just fed up. I'm not justifying what he did, but I'm just saying I can see how those people there are aggravated with the crime and the shooting and the killings that's going on in Memphis. So it's safe to say that everybody's on edge.
Noelle, Smith's aunt, said she saw him earlier in the day when she picked up her daughter from school. She said he was on his way to play basketball at Streets Ministries. According to the affidavit, Orr admitted to shooting Smith and told police he did not know the teens, nor did he see them with a gun.
That's why. Why would you do a kid like that? You know he didn't have a gun. He didn't say nothing back to you. He wasn't a threat. He was defenseless.
Smith's death marks the latest young life taken by gun violence in Memphis. Le Bonheur Children's Hospital reports more children are being treated for gunshot wounds in recent years, 132 in 2020 and 156 in 2021.
Woo! Just take that in. Just take that in. Over 120 kids were shot in 2020, and over 130 or 150 rather in 2021. It's getting out of hand.
The hospital treated 7 juveniles for gunshots in the first month of 2022.
About 70% of those children are less than 14, and about 40% of them are less than 10. So
This is the community. Less than 14, less than 10. And y'all wonder why people leave the hood and don't come back.
we really are seeing very young children that are caught in the crossfire, or children that have injuries from unsafe storage.
Now, Marcus Orr is charged with second degree murder and multiple counts of attempted second-degree murder in connection to this shooting. Now, records show Orr has also been previously convicted of aggravated assault, for which he did serve 6 years in prison.
So this man did 6 years in the pen, came out, illegally possessing a gun, goes right back in. The recidivism rate is crazy for a super gremlin on Demon Time.
Reporting live, Bracita Hogan, Action News 5.
Gang violence and other kind of violence.
Guess what? I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.